Okay, we're going to show you how to do an Ergotron arm. First of all, we already put the Baker bracket on. You have two places you can put it on. You can put it on the front or the back. So Baker supplies this bracket. You're going to have this pipe. The pipe is screwed into this desk bracket. You don't need this desk bracket. If the pipe is screwed in there, just remove it from that desk bracket. So once you have it, pipe here, it gets tightened with these nuts here. Then this gets set up, we're about 3 fingers apart from the base to your first O-ring here, or whatever you call this. And then you put a grease fitting on here. Okay, Connor. So now this arm goes on here. Then you got the O-ring. Then you're gonna put an O-ring right on top. Okay. Now you want to. Don't you have to put the other thing on here? Or are you gonna do it there? Yeah. Okay. So the bottom part holds the keyboard. So it's a greasy fitting. So you got to kind of watch it when you pull it out. Okay.
That's the keyboard.
That's the keyboard arm. Goes on there. Okay.
And then the top screw.
So there's this part here.
It goes with these.
Yeah. And it's going to get thread in there. So that's going to sit in there. And then you tighten it up from below. You might have to lay down. Okay. Now we gotta do the monitor.
Yep.
You can put another grease fitting on top of there.
Grease that up. So it's flush.
So you always want to, what he's doing is just moving the height back up. You kind of want that grease fitting to be right at the top of the pipe.
Yep. This one's different.
Yeah, so this one, what's that?
It's different. It's got the screw
Yeah,
on top.
yeah, the screw on top here, so it just sits in there. Do you need the O-ring on
I
that?
need, no, wait, I need that.
Yeah, oh, sorry, we forgot.
I need this one.
We need this thing here.
And then you can adjust it again. Maybe lower it a little bit.
Go a little lower if you want.
Actually, no, it's fine.
All right, cool. So O-ring goes on top, and then this thing just drops in, and there's a screw on top, so when you tighten it, it actually expands.
And then there's just
And then
the
the cap just sits on top. You just push it down. That's it.
So then
Now you need one more grease fitting on top of the arm. This is the monitor arm, goes on top of there. Okay.
They need one more. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We drop some there. Is there another O-ring there or no?
No, the O-ring's just going to go off.
Okay. So it just goes right on top there.
You're going to want to hold. Hold this part.
All right, that's good. So then, we don't have a keyboard here, do we?
I don't know.
No, so the keyboard actually gets attached to right here. I'll walk in and show you what a final product looks like. So unfortunately, we left the keyboard in the other room. But you can see, here's what it's gonna look like. And I'm gonna grab the keyboard and I'll show you how it gets attached. Here's the keyboard. So the keyboard, here, why don't you hold it right here. We don't have this. So there's just 4 screws. It fits in right there, and then we're good to go. And that is it.